Hey guys, so today's an exciting day in Brad's World. I'm heading south from Turin, and I'm going down near La Spezia to a small town called Pignone. Now, Pignone is one of these towns that's selling houses for $1, and I popped in last week for just a little bit, and I liked the town. But as I researched it farther, I realized just how close it was to Cinque Terre, which is one of the biggest tourist areas in Italy. It's on the west coast of the Gulf. Beautiful 5 towns, and Pignone, which has the dollar houses, is only about 10-12 minutes from Monterosso al Mare. So we're going to go to Pignone. We're going to stop by and get some paperwork. We're going to hopefully get to see some of the houses that they're offering up cheap, and we'll see what's what. And we'll be there in about 20 minutes. So see you soon. Hey guys, so we're off the autostrada, which is like a freeway, and we're now on about a 4-mile road up to Pignone. And as you can see, it's not quite as nice as the autostrada was, but it's a nice little road in a kind of heavily wooded area going up into the hills. And then eventually we'll peak out, and then you can start down the other side to get towards the beach. But it's really lovely. Look how tall the hills are. It's a nice morning. It's cool. It's about 45 degrees, and the temperature here gets regulated because it's so close to the ocean. We're literally only about 8 miles from the ocean as a crow would fly, and you can see old houses, and there's some construction traffic going on. So we'll be up in Pignone pretty soon, then we can take a nice walk around the village and see what we're really looking at up here. So we made it to Pignone, and it's a nice town. And you can see things like this up here, this building with all the scaffolding. That's an example of the projects that are going on here. Now the town was built about 800 AD, and it's been a permanent settlement since then. And it was never a walled town, but the houses are placed so close together and with a small opening, it basically gave the town defenses against the pirates that used to roam the Gulf here 1,000 years ago. So we're going to take a quick tour around town, see some of these houses that are vacant and available, and then maybe try to find the person that's responsible in the town of Pignone. So we're going to take a quick walk here. This is Via Ponte Vecchio, which is basically the old bridge alley. But look how cute these little towns are. And this is a town that is basically depopulated. But you come up to these archways and old bridges that are about 500 years old, and you just wonder, why would anyone ever leave this? So we're going to walk up the street. This little, I would call it a pagoda, but it's like the town square. Dates back to the 1600s. There's one of your town water supplies. And let's just walk up here and see what we can see. Buongiorno. On these streets. Because pretty soon, pretty soon you're going to see some of the buildings that are available. Like this. Now there's some others that are in much better shape, but this is what these towns are up against. And then you have one that's been redone. And look how cute that is. And then again across the street, you have another building that's waiting for remodeling. Now I've been told by one of the city council members and also this local cat that this is one of the houses that's available. Now to my eye, it looks like it's about 2,500 square feet. And an average full renovation cost of about $600 US per 10 square feet or square meter. You know, you're looking at $100,000, $150,000 to bring this house back nice. And that's if there's no major structural issues with walls or a complete replacement of the roof, which just by looking at it, you can tell it's going to need some work. There's no drain off of it. There's water intrusion, etc. But when you're only 20 miles from one of the best beach areas of Italy, in Cinque Terre, and you're starting with a $1 purchase price, you got a lot of leeway to make it nice and turn it into a B&B or a big family vacation home or an Airbnb rental, all sorts of options for it. So now we've come over the hill from Pignone and we're getting closer and closer to Monte Rosso al Mare. And look at that view. Nothing wrong with that, except that I'm videotaping and driving at the same time. But other than that, there's nothing wrong with this. And people out walking, what a beautiful place. Really heaven on earth. So this is what makes €1 houses in Pignone so effing unbelievable. This is 10 minutes away at the beach. This is Monte Rosso al Mare, the northernmost town of Cinque Terre. Great swimming beaches. It's the only town with nice sandy beaches, packed with people in the summertime, and 10 minutes away. What a great deal this would be. Hopefully our application to buy a house here is accepted. We'll find out. See you guys later.